Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle, wondering if things will ever get better? I know exactly how that feels, because I was there. But let me tell you, something happened that completely turned my life around. It was so unexpected, so powerful, that you won't believe it until I share it with you. Stay with me, because this might just be the spark you need to change your life too. You see, there was a time in my life when I was at rock bottom. I didn't know how to get out of the darkness, but what happened next, that is, how I broke free, will shock you. In today's video, I'm going to share the story of how a single moment, a simple shift in mindset, changed everything for me, and how it could change your life too. The struggle. Let's go back to when I thought that everything was falling apart. I was juggling my job, relationships, and personal goals. Honestly, it felt like nothing was going right. I was tired all day, frustrated all day, and always saying to myself, I am not good enough. The worst part? I feel like nobody understood, like I was the only one who was stuck. I'd wake up every day with this heavy weight on my chest, knowing deep down that I wasn't living up to my potential. But I kept going, hoping that somehow things would get better. Ever been there? It's exhausting, right? The truth, however, is that I was going nowhere. In reality, things were getting worse. The longer I stayed in that mindset, the more I felt like losing control over my life. And that's when it hit me. The turning point. One evening, after having had the toughest day of my life, I sat alone in my room, scrolling through my phone. It was there that I saw a video, but the words of the message cannot be remembered. It went something like, "You can't change the world until you change yourself." And in that instant, I realized something clicked. All my times blaming other people, my work, my situations. But what if it was within me? It didn't sound new to my ears, but to me it was life-altering. This wasn't waiting for the world to change. It was me changing it. And from the moment I did, everything began to change. I realized that if I wanted to change my life, I had to change my thinking. I had to stop being a victim of my own circumstances. I had to take responsibility for the life I wanted to create. And that was the turning point. The transformation. The next step was a crucial one. I wanted to start small. I began to change one habit at a time. I quit the habit of looking at my phone first thing in the morning and started the day with a simple ritual, a moment of gratitude. I wrote down 3 things I was thankful for. And that, my friends, was the beginning. The more I practiced gratitude, the more I realized how much I had to be thankful for, even in the midst of my struggles. I stopped focusing on what was wrong and started appreciating what was right. And with that shift came an incredible change in my mindset. I also began to set clear goals, not the vague, I want to be happy type of goals, but specific and actionable steps. I took my big dreams and turned them into smaller, more manageable tasks. Each day, I worked toward one of those tasks, no matter how small. And with those steps, something miraculous occurred. Gradually, I became more confident, more focused, ceased to waste energy on those things that did not matter, and began investing in those that would bring me closer to my dreams. And there's more to it than just that. As my way of thinking changed, my life began to change along with it. Opportunities and doors that I never knew would open were wide open. People surrounded me and inspired me. And for all of that, I discovered I could see the person I was to be. Stronger, more resilient, able to achieve anything I so determined. Looking back, it is simply unexplainable how much things have shifted. From being someone stuck within the struggle to being who is now running their destiny with purpose and direction in life. It all had to start with a decision to take charge over my own life. But let me tell you something, that was not overnight. It took time, patience, and dedication. And I'm still on that journey. And guess what? It is worth doing. So, if you feel like being stuck, remember this. You can change your life. Everything begins with your mindset. Do not wait for the right moment. Start today and take that first step toward the life you want to create. If you are ready to take action and start your own transformation, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments below. I believe in you. Now it's time for you to believe in yourself.